No, actually, on the coast it's never that bad because yeah, it's not making it anymore, but it was right back. But the chicken is. That's really great.
아, 들어가 버렸어.
You guys want an ice cup? You want an ice cup?
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We're Muslim Thai.